Hi everyone, Roy here. Welcome to a new video. In this video, I will talk about the hidden costs and risks of purchasing a Tesla. So let's get into it. If you follow my channel recently, it's not hard to tell that I'm a fan of Tesla vehicles. I purchased a Tesla Model 3 and my parents just recently got delivery on a Tesla Model Y. For the most part, the cars are great, but there are some serious issues that I would also like to show to everyone. Don't get me wrong, personally, I think the positive experiences I've had with the car far outweigh the negative experiences you might face with the car. However, it is important to understand what you're getting into before purchasing, and that's why I am making this video. First of all, lack of transparency is one of the issues I noticed immediately, and this can come in many different forms. For example, the delivery estimate can fluctuate very frequently and can change anytime as long as you don't have a delivery appointment scheduled, and even that could change. There were many people who ordered in late 2021 and early 2022 who kept seeing their delivery estimate pushed back because they ordered before Tesla raised the car prices several times later in 2022. And those cars purchased at a higher price would be prioritized so that the bottom line looks better during earning calls. While I understand this from a business perspective, it could be very frustrating for people to order the car and keep seeing that their delivery time frame extended into the future when people who ordered later would get the car sooner. The lack of transparency also comes in the form of car specs. There is no easy way to view exactly what your car specs are because Tesla makes changes to their cars throughout the year instead of making the changes specific to model year like other car companies. So a 2022 Tesla Model 3 could be very different compared to another 2022 Tesla Model 3 purchased just a couple months later. For example, Model Y recently had a cargo cover added to their cars, but you wouldn't know if your Model Y order has one right before taking delivery. Or like the Tesla Model 3 I purchased, which was picked up in early November, right after they removed the ultrasonic sensors used in parking assistance, even though my order was in September when they still had ultrasonic sensors. And even after taking delivery, I had to look up many sources online to figure out which features are present and which are not in my car. The online ordering website is great in terms of transparency and price. You know exactly how much you're paying and how much more you're paying for additional modifications. However, the price fluctuations are not transparent, especially in December of 2022, where they offered several rounds of discounts in order to make people take delivery sooner, only for Tesla to discount the car price even further later in January. While car price changes are normal, some people find it predatory that the prices changed so dramatically right after taking deliveries in December of 2022. For sure, I was a little disappointed at the time seeing many different discounts following my purchase, but I needed the car at the time anyways. So it is also important to understand that these price fluctuations can happen in the car market. Next, I want to talk about service appointments. Tesla has had a reputation for amazing communication before delivery and terrible communication afterward. I also noticed this as well. The delivery specialist was very friendly, and when I pointed out the issue I noticed with the widened panel gaps during delivery, they mentioned that I could schedule a service appointment to get it looked at, but the fastest one that I could schedule for was more than a month out. And they mentioned that there will be no loaner vehicle for me to use if the car needs to stay in service center. This was a big bummer for me because I needed a car when the service appointment was coming up, so I had to cancel since there will be no loaner vehicle for me to drive. And I was very disappointed with the service experience. Each car that you purchase at Tesla does come with a base warranty for 4 years and 50,000 miles. But once the warranty expires, it can cost a fortune to replace simple things. Finally, I want to talk about the connectivity. There are many apps featured within the Tesla infotainment system, including Netflix, YouTube, Apple Music, and even karaoke. But all of that requires premium connectivity, which uses a prescription model that costs extra each month. Even the standard connectivity every Tesla vehicle receives will now expire after 8 years. The exact wording for the standard connectivity is as follows. With standard connectivity, you have access to most connectivity features over Wi-Fi, in addition to basic maps and navigation and music streaming over Bluetooth. While it is not clear whether maps, navigation, and music streaming over Bluetooth are tied to standard connectivity, it will be a massive disappointment for many Tesla buyers if they have to end up paying just to have standard car features such as Bluetooth music streaming and navigation. Again, we don't really have an idea what exactly will happen, and their statements can be interpreted in many different ways. That's it for the video. I hope you guys find the information helpful, and please hit the like button and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in my next video.